are very well. So yes, kumusta kayo saang sulok man ng mundo? I hope mga kababayan ko ay nasa mabuting kalagayan. Yes, I am really excited today because the time is up. I am waiting for like earlier. I can't even wait. Anyway, so yes, my name is Felisa coming live from Darwin, Australia. It's 11 here in Australia, okay? Darwin, yeah. I have two amazing sons and currently working as a housekeeping graveyard shift. And yes, I am doing this one is because I want to give a legacy and also I want to get out of the comfort zone, of course, all of us. And when you have kids and after that I want to spend time with my kids too. I am trading my time instead that I am spending time to my kids, so that's the reason to get out of the comfort zone, personal growth, and also my mindset. That's why I am here to shift it to become positive and all the time think it positively because we are a dreamers, especially OFW and immigrants. So keep dreaming, guys. So if you are that kind of person like me that keep fighting for our future or dreams, maybe you need it the most this kind of life. So stay tuned because today we have a special guest. Special guest. Special guest from Canada. All right. I will keep going now because yeah. So yes, she live in Canada for her proud of mom. She have two boys. Eldest daughter. Oh my God, eldest daughter. I'm eldest daughter. I can't believe you're the same. Originally from the Philippines with accounting background. Yeah. Became a certified bookkeeper and worked as a personal support worker and more than 15 years. Oh, holy God. 15 years. Imagine that one. If she's 15 years, you know what? We almost the same. Maybe we are almost the same scenario, but different background. But don't worry about that, guys, because we are different missions in life. We want to reach for the freedom of life. Freedom to stay with our kids, of course. Especially that is very important because we want to, you know, uh, we want to stay while we want to work around with our kids is very important because when you work with your kids you're very happy, you're very comfortable of it, and you want to give sacrifices to your kids too. So yeah, she's also immigrant like me, of course. Life was not always easy. She's working hard, sacrifices a lot, and do everything we can do with our family. Absolutely, I agree with you, sis. She started this online business because she wanted flexibility, more time freedom, another source of income. And she realized relying in one income alone is very risky. Absolutely. I agree with you, especially with raising cost of living. So yes, this business gave me hope, personal growth, confidence, and opportunity, the dream again. Not only for myself, but for the whole family in the future. So thank you for everyone. So okay, please help me welcome to Sis Jennifer on the stage. All right. See, oh, okay.
Disappeared, yes.
Okay.
Hello. Hello, everyone. Good evening from Toronto, Canada, and good morning in Australia. Thank you, sis, for having me here on your live. And oh my God, I appreciate the introduction that you gave me. I appreciate that very much. Yeah, so my name is Jen, like what I said, born and raised in the Philippines. And at a very young age, I went abroad because, back home, mahirap ang buhay. And I wanted to support my aging parents. And of course, I want to help my siblings. So at the very early age, I think I was turning 22 when I left Philippines. I went to Taiwan and worked there until I was given the opportunity to come to Canada. I always believe in destiny. Yung kung saan ka dadalhin ni Lord. I truly believe in that because I had a very good job in Taiwan. Actually, I was even sent to a Chinese school by my employer before for me to learn Chinese. Um, they thought they could keep me forever, but walang forever done, you know. So um, when there I was given an opportunity. Someone asked if I wanted to come to Canada. I said, "Holy, of course I wanted to go to Canada. You know, it's everybody's dream, right?" And so I took that opportunity. Even though I love my job in Taiwan, I had to say goodbye to them because I said in Canada I could bring my family so we could be together, right? And so fast forward, I was able to come like 1 month of processing my whole papers. I was able to come to Canada. And then, you know, I came in under a live in caregiver program. That's what they called before. And you need to stay on your employer, the one who sponsored you for at least 24 months. And then you process your papers, you know, until you become PR, and then eventually to becoming a citizen. So right now, me and my family are all citizen, Canadian citizen, and of course we are still Filipino by heart, you know, but we are Canadian citizens. So I'm a mom of two boys. So my firstborn is already 25 years old, and because I married early, so he's 25, and he is doing his doctorate at the moment. And my 9 year old, you know, he's in the elementary. And me and my hubby, we are both stay home parents. And I used, you know, when I was in the um, like after I finished my live-in caregiver program, I try to look for different opportunities because, of course, I don't want to be a caregiver forever, right? We wanted to level up, right? Gusto ko din dati mag-level up naman, right? Because I know for myself that I could do more, you know. I know that I could, you know, do more aside from being a caregiver. So I tried to get a lot of certificates while I was doing this job. I tried to get bookkeeping certificates. You know, I'm not tech savvy, so I tried to get like to advance myself before. But I stayed as a personal support worker. You know, like in USA, they call it CNA, the health aid something. So that's what we call here in Ontario, personal support worker. It's like a nurse assistant, something like that.
It's different
Yeah,
here.
something like so. That's what we call it here in Toronto. So I work as a PSW for more than 15 years. So that's probably like, to be exact, almost 19 years. Yeah. And so I love the job, of course. And, you know, if you bring, you know, if you get a salary that pays for your um, mortgage, your rent, you know, and everything else, you know, food on the table and roof over your head. This is my favorite language, you know. Then we are okay. But it came to a point because I'm the eldest daughter. It came to a point, of course, that I need to work harder. I cannot have one job alone, right? Because I need to help my husband, and I also need to help my parents, right? So I always have backup plan. I think that's something that I really um, like. I don't have a peace of mind if I don't have a backup plan. You know, that's me. Like if I don't have income from this, I need to have another one. You know, because I cannot stop earning. You know, because I'm supporting my parents back home, and so um, life, in general is hard. Coming from a three jobs, you could just imagine, had three jobs and then being a mom, being a wife, right? And sometimes you think that you can do everything, but you know, if you have money, you don't have time, right? And if you have so much time, right, you probably have less money. So I was really looking for something that I could still provide for my parents, at the same time help my husband, and most especially to be there for my kids. Because I already left my firstborn back in the Philippines, right? I left him when he was almost 2 years old, and we only got reunited when he was 14 years old. So there's a long gap in between, long years that I wasn't able to be with my firstborn, you know. So when I had my little one, I wanted to cherish every single day. I want to give everything what Mommy Jen can give, and but it's hard because, again, like what I said, I cannot stop earning. That means I need to keep on working, right? So yeah, very long introduction. Yeah.
Oh my goodness. All right. You know what? Was really amazing. What do you call it? Sharing with your story. Thank you. Yes, because you're the eldest child. I relate from you. You're so brave, amazing, and multitask. It's there like mom, three jobs, eldest child, everything. It's just like entire world, because it's me. I am the eldest child too, so it's relate to me. That eldest child is very loving, very caring. If you can give the world, you can give it. But
Yeah.
we can't. We can only try with our best.
Yeah.
I don't know. It's how to say it. It's the bottom of the heart that as eldest child you wanna help, but the thing is we can't. It's really like like what you said. You went to the abroad, yes, because you sacrifice it because you want to give a better future to your children. You sacrifices it a lot. Yes, I'm with you with that. It's all the moms or like family, you want to give a better future. Yes, you're right. Earning is you cannot be stop it because the bills will be piled up. We all
Yeah.
of it, all of the moms or any moms, I think wants it because if we stop it, how about the bills? How are we gonna be more?
Mm.
And how
Yeah.
if you want to help to the other people or like your family back home, how you gonna be help them because it will be stuck. That's why you need to think another way that it can be help it. That's why we are in this opportunity.
Yes,
I
that's
really,
true.
you know what? I am working night time too. I work graveyard shift. It's really, really tiring. But the thing is, I need to take in actions and I need to help for myself. And I said, I
Yes.
asked for myself. It's because I said, it's graveyard is not easy job too. He said, if I will not help for myself, yes, it's good. I am very grateful I have a job. But the thing is, I don't want to work forever. You don't
Mm-hmm.
want, we deserve on that. You know what I
Yes.
mean? As
Yes, that's true.
eldest child, they are dreamers, I and most of it, okay, most of it, the dreams big and a lot. They just like for non-stop, they want like wider, more like a big mind. They want a positive things, they want to be happy in their life because that's the eldest. But I don't, guys, if you're watching this kind of live, you can comment down there below if what you think, then you can suggest if you have questions. But ask questions, anything, all right, as long it's related to the business, okay? As long it's related, it doesn't matter. Yeah, because it's a part of it. We are very loving eldest child. Guys, if you have that kind of eldest child, but I cannot tell everyone because eldest child is different, okay? Every criteria of eldest child is different, but like with sis Jane, we almost the same. She work harder. I am like though because she care for her parents. We both care. We love our parents, but sometimes when under the throat, like until here with our
Yeah.
challenges,
True,
it's
true.
hard. Like sometimes there was a time that I will cry because it's I can't breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, anyway, all right.
But you feel
Yeah.
sad not
Mm,
giving, right?
yes.
So,
Yeah. It is. Eldest child, you're very lucky. I could be see your husband very lucky to you.
yeah, that's
Because
true.
you got everywhere already. You got the multitask, wife, everything. Then after that, this journey. Then you are there to guide you. What else is looking for? Oh my goodness. All right, let's continue. This is really exciting. I love it. You know what? I love when there was challenges. I tell you one thing. Eldest child, they love challenges. Why? They create something that like, wow, okay, this is opportunity, challenging with me. They it's scared, but they are pushing it through to get through a bit. Okay? So yes, I don't know, but it's me also though. I did fail many times, okay? All of it.
Yeah.
I don't know if you guys have, but I failed many times before this journey. I've been experienced with tremendous. But what makes me open mind for this kind of opportunity, it's because I don't want to work forever. Like I mean, it's so tiring. I mean, I want something new. I want something new that when I want to go holiday, I don't want to be asked permission to my boss. That's the thing is that I hopefully 5 to 10 years I asked for myself, I wish I'm not working anymore. Who
Yeah.
knows? Okay,
Enjoy your
I wish
life.
I could, but I cannot predict it, the world. But anyway, so yeah, only universe know, okay?
Yep.
But if it is in reality, I will be grateful, okay? But keep wishing and keep taking action, the reality will be followed.
Yeah.
All right, let's continue.
Definitely.
I think my introduction. Okay, let's continue. All right, this is the common questions that you will receive to your leads. All right, let's continue. All right. I am sure you experienced this one. Okay. What is your business? Because people, they are really curious what you are doing, especially you're always go live every day. They say all the time, posting, curious,
Hmm.
what's going on with Jen? What's happening?
Yeah. That's a very common question that we get, right? So, what do you do? Like, what is your business all about, right? That's a very common question that people ask. And it's very simple, okay? So, um, sometimes I base my answer on who am I speaking with, okay? Because if some people, they kind of like try to, what is digital marketing? What is social media marketing? So to make it really simple for everyone, okay, we are affiliate marketers. This is how I answer. Okay, so we are affiliate marketers. Okay, our business is like a franchise online business without fees, without this high cost of fees. Okay, and in order for you to become a business owner, okay, you need to buy a product, and that product comes with business IDs, okay, that will give you the it's like the franchise to become a business owner. Okay, so that's what I always tell the people. So how do we do? So it's like we are selling the business model that we have. We are not selling products, although you need to get a product from our affiliate company. Okay, we do not sell the products. It is for your own personal use. Okay, and that will give you the access to everything that we do online. We have a system, we have the automation, but that's the very basic. In every business there's always either a product or a service, right? For us, we do both, because we do have product, but we also do mentoring and coaching. That's very simple. So if you wanted to join on our business, okay, you need to have you need to understand that in order for you to become a business owner, you need to get like a product in our business, and that will give you access to becoming a business owner. Okay, it's not it's like a plug and play. Everything is provided for you once you become a business owner, right? So it's like tapping into a system where everything is provided for you. You don't need to start from scratch, right? Some people, they say, okay, I don't see you posting or selling products online, because we don't sell the products. Okay, it's, you are going to get it for your personal use. That's how I answer. It's very easy. Some people, they make it so complicated. Like, oh, I post on social media, and you know, at the end of the day, posting is not enough, right? So you gotta. I go directly to the point where I tell them this business is about um, attracting the right people, attracting those people who are looking for opportunity. Like just like you before, you are not attracted to the product. You are attracted to the business model that we are doing, right, sis? Same with me, right? I resonated with the person that I connected with, right? And so I joined the business, and I wanted to help more people, right? So yeah, that's how I answer them. Very direct. That's how I answer.
Thank you, sis, for your amazing answers. Yes, it's really powerful, but it depends to you how you will be delivered. Okay, so yes, it depends also for the people that they are been looking for. It's
Hmm.
so that it will be more easy. Yes, I agree with you. All right, let's continue. Okay, what is your the biggest reason to succeed?
In the business, well, there's a lot of factors, you know. First of all, there's a lot of failures. First, right? Having a I am a traditional business owner as well myself, and having a brick and mortar business is different from doing this online business. So along the way, I've learned so much. So I failed so much, and until um, I was able to do or achieve one by one what I have right now. So I've been a stay home for 2 years, and yeah, I've been a stay home for 2 years, and um, the difference when I was working into now is huge. You know, so before, if I have to, like what you said before, you have to ask permission to go for a vacation, you know, stuff like that. You are so tired already, but you can't stop because you need to clock in, you need to clock out, right? And so right right now, I am successful in terms of I achieved what I wanted to, because I really wanted in the beginning to become a stay-home mom. That's when I saw the opportunity. That's what I wanted, because that's the reason why I resonated with the mom when I watched the webinar. That's the very reason that this business clicked in my heart, because if I could stop working, and I could be with my kids, but I could still be earning, you know. So that's why I consider myself very successful. Like every person is has a different meaning about success, right? Some people, they think success is a lot of money, right? Some people, they think that success is having a lot of friends, or having a lot of certificates or degrees, or travel the world, so for me it's different. Like, I really wanted to become a stay-home mom, and so I'm on that position where I'm happy seeing my kids, dropping my kids to school, making dinner, stuff like that. And it's not easy. Again, there's a lot of failures. You need to fail to become successful, right? Because you need to curve your path to your goals, right? And I'm not where I want to be. I posted this the other day, which really really clicked into my heart. I am not where I want to be, but thank God, because I am no longer where I used to be, you know. And I really love that, which is really true. So for me, achieving this success that I'm having right now is um, I stay focused on what I want, and of course keep learning, because if you don't learn, you're not gonna grow, right? So people are saying, oh, you've been in the business for long, you know, long time in the business. Yes, I'm a veteran in the business already. I know the ins and outs of the business, but I still, attend the Zoom. I still attend masterminds, I still attend those meetings, right? And I guess those are the factors that help me achieve where I am right now. Having to run two traditional businesses, plus my online business, plus my family, you know. Um, it's busy, but at least I am the boss, right? I'm the boss. I call the shots, right? Which makes me really, um, really proud of myself. Yeah.
Okay, so yes, thank you so much, sis. Yes, success is different definitions, but it's up to you what kind of success you've been talking about. Like she mentioned that she want to be, she's success for like spending time with her kids. It's true because everyone have a different definition of it. Everyone could be like successful in love, successful in financial, successful in job, career. All right, see, we have comments, sir. Hang on a minute. Taking more controls of your time is a huge win. It's true. I believe in you too. Boost free, congratulations, Coach Jen. Yes, all right. So
Hi,
thank
thank
you, sis.
you.
Ida. Yes, yes. It is. It's true though that yeah. If you have like your own business, you are boss. Yes, because no one will tell you off. So you mentioned about your traditional, all right? Are you still doing your traditional sis? You're at the same time you're doing traditional and after that this business and also like a mom.
Yes, yes. So
Oh
no,
my God! So
after I
you're a mom.
stopped.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, we need to be like what I said. You need to have backup plans,
I,
right?
yeah.
So for me, when I told my boss that I don't want, I'm stepping down from my position and becoming a stay-home mom. Of course, it's not just I'm quitting and that's it, right? I need to make a plan ahead, because again, I'm the breadwinner. If I stop earning, my family is gonna stop eating, right? So what I did is I have and my employers, the people who sponsored me, they are very kind to me and my family. So they until now they still help us. So I have an cleaning business. I have cleaning ladies, and actually some of them are my business partners. And so that's what I do. So I send cleaning ladies to different places, yeah, um, and then yeah, I help them, and they do the job for me, and I pay them, right? And I have also a crochet business where I do handmade stuff, you know, um, like this costs $25, so those are the things that I do on top of my online business. You know why I can do those things? Because our online business is so flexible that even though I'm running my online business, I have two other businesses that I do, right? Plus a mom. So, I mean, that tells you that this business, you can work it wherever you are, whatever you're doing. Let's say you have a full time job, right? On top of that, you can do the business because it's flexible. So, in my case, I quit my 9 to 5 to build my own traditional business. And so, my hubby is doing that, right? So, he's a stay home dad already for like a year or so. So, we are both he also has a job before, but then he stopped working, and then he's helping me, with the business, and with the cleaning business that we have. And if I have a market fair for my crochet, he comes with me, so it's, and the business is running because it's on automation, and I don't need to be sitting on my online business for the whole 24 hours, or let's say 10 hours, because we have an automated system, right? And so I could do make money, plus make money on my online business, and I'm still home with my family. So I mean, this is the best online business out there. Yeah.
Wow. I love it. One thing that I learned today, all right. One thing that I learned today. So remember, I said to you, every person's that I have a live interview, I inspired and I learned it. You know, when she mentioned about that she got cleaning business and at the same time she tell to her business, what do you call it, our employee to say, hey, I have a business. That's good thing. It's about market. How is it? And now is that her business partner? How really amazing is that? You see how really you don't need to pay that. Then after that, the same times that it's our business partner now. That is a smart way. You got another business, introduce the business.
Yes, yes,
Oh,
yes.
that's amazing. Very yeah.
Yeah,
I
because
I love it though. Yeah.
immigrants' life, this is what I tell the people all the time, coming from my very own experience. Um, when you are an employee, even though you have a huge salary, right, you are still replaceable, right? So um, if you don't have a backup plan, it's very risky, right? And if you are going to look for a backup plan, make sure that it's gonna work on a schedule where your family would be the priority. Because in my case, in our case, that's what we do, right? Our My schedule is my family first, right?
Yeah.
And then I do my online business because I can devote a specific time for my online business, like our interview. So we agreed that we do it at 9:30. So after my children goes to bed, I can do my business, right? So that's the way it is. Very flexible.
Wow. Really amazing. Okay. Very she is a multitask, guys. Okay.
Yeah.
Very powerful.
Yes.
Very powerful mom and very big dreamer too. Imagine that one, like, well, as an immigrant or immigrant, like OFW dreamers, we have a big dreams, okay? But sometimes there was a times that we are only stuck,
Yeah.
then we don't know what to do. And also, especially, this is common happening in the world, I mean abroad. Okay, you don't have family, you stuck, believe me or not. You don't have friends, you cannot move on because you cannot express how you feel, because sometimes you feel so shy to tell how you feel, especially this is commonly in abroad. That's why I'm sharing it, because why it's happened also with me. Okay. Share your
Mhm.
experience. That's why. Very inspiring. Thank you, Sis Leonida. Thank you. At least you inspired. That's why, you know what? That's why I tell to my life every time. If I can inspire even only one to my thing, at least it's not wasted. So I'm
Yes,
very,
that's right.
so that's a thing. At least you have someone there that you're gonna need it the most. Thank you for that, Sis Lunida. At least you learn something from us. All right, let's continue. This is very exciting. That's why I took with one-on-one, because I learned from it. Then after that, I know better.
Mm-hmm.
It's better than a group, because you can ask anyway. You can ask anything there, like what I said, as long it's related to the journey. All right, let's continue. What have you learned most in this journey?
Um, oh my God, there's so much. There's so much I've learned, becoming from being an employee, first of all. When you're an employee, all you think about is your task, right?
Yes,
You are very limited to
Yeah,
what you are going to do every single day. So
I'm with you.
when I used to work in the healthcare industry, I know already I have to get the body temperature. I need to get the oxygen, the BP, all that stuff, and the food. I have to watch every breathing, every pulse. You know what's in the healthcare industry, right? And so apart from that, it's very limited. This is you come in at work at 7 o'clock, you go home at 5 o'clock or something, and then that's it. The next day you do it again, right? But in our online business, we learned so much. First of all, is how to cultivate your mindset, right? Because it's very important. It's very important. First of all, you need to have a very healthy mindset. You have to really feed your mind with all the positivity. And if and negativity is just around, it's always going to be around. But if you learn how to pick them up out of your mind, you know what, it's very powerful. You earn your power right there, because in a workplace there's always negative. Even in your family, right? Even in family around you, there's always negative. Oh, that's not going to work. Oh, what are you doing? Your business is not going to work, something like that. But the power is within you, right? And that's what I learned in the business. When I started the business, because I wasn't used to using my Facebook before. My Facebook is very private. I only use it for family, communication with the family. That's it. I never post what I ate, what I cook. I don't do that before. But since, this business taught me so much, because it's the whole world that is my market, right? I give you an example. I used to be a financial advisor as well here in Canada. I have license, okay, and but my license is only here on our province, here on Ontario. So I'm very limited to Ontario only. But our business is the whole world. It's unlimited, right? So I learned how to open my mind into opportunities. See, if I did not learn to open my mind to opportunities, I won't be able to do the online business. I probably still there, you know, changing diapers and stuff like that, right? So the main thing that I've really learned and very grateful for in the business is I learned how to evolve myself. I need to by nature, I really love learning things. You see, when I came, I got all the certificates that I needed, not because I just wanted them, but those certificates that I got before is for me to use when I need it. So that's already my backup plan, right? So um, I learned how to enhance whatever skills that I have. I don't limit myself. I learned that in our business, how to really expand your horizon, my horizon. This I can do this, I can do that. I don't limit myself anymore, right? So those are the things that I learned along the journey that made me successful, right? And actually, the things that I learned in our business, I apply those to my traditional business. So, it's a win win situation for me, right? And I do the same. I teach people how to become, a better, or like a more efficient when it comes to doing their tasks, right? So I learned so much. Like I can go on and on and on from the things that I learned in the business. But definitely I became resilient, because if you are an entrepreneur, you need to be brave, right? Because being an entrepreneur means you probably can fail today, but the best thing is you stand up, brush off yourself and come back, right? That's entrepreneur life, you know. In a job, it's not like that, right? Once um, you did something, you know, they could always fire you, right? That's it for you. No second chances, right? But becoming an entrepreneur, you have all the chances. You have all the reasons to come back stronger, right? And so I became resilient. Like, you know, if I don't know if you were in the Zoom before, but you know, every time we talk about journeys in the business, and the um the advice that I always tell people is keep collecting mistakes, because that's how you build your resilience, and that's how you become stronger. So every time something happened to your business, I mean, you're just ugh, something like that, and then you move on, right? So that's how I tell people all the time, and that's what I've learned so much, even in our personal lives. You know, every time there's something, I know there's always a solution. So giving up is not an option. So yeah. Thank you.
Thank you, sis Jean. That is really a powerful answer. Yes. All right. I have a last questions to you. What makes those community special to you?
Oh my god, you're gonna make me cry. um you know, when I started this business, there's a lot of um criticisms, you know, why are you active on your social media, you know, stuff like that. And I the community, I actually don't have any friends anymore. I mean, the people that I hang out before, I've realized that they are not good for me, because they are not helping me to grow. You know what I mean? Like, so I've come to a realization before that these people, what am I doing with this circle that I have? You know, they're not contributing to my growth, and I don't need them, you know. And we always say that you have to hang out with the people who inspire you, um, tells you that, hey, you're doing this wrong, you know, you need to make up for this, you know, like an accountability partner, right? That's very important for growth, you know.
Yeah.
So they always say, you are the average of the 5 people that you hang out with, right? So if I hang out with 5 positive people, I am gonna be the sixth positive people. If they become millionaire, I'll become the sixth millionaire, right?
With you?
So if
Yes.
right, so if I hang out with those people that doesn't want to open their minds into opportunities, I will be there stuck with them, right?
Yeah.
So I mean, community for me is very important. Like in our Eagles team, every
Yeah.
Thursday we do the Zoom,
Yeah.
and every every Thursday we learn something new, and that becomes really the vitamin, you know, like the multivitamin of every online business owner on the Eagles team, right? Our community. So if let's say somebody we have questions, you know, we could always ask, and there will always be an answer, right? If somebody is feeling sad, you know, they wanted to like um, unload, there's always somebody to talk to, even though it's online. You know, it's very powerful. It's like us, you know, we don't know each other before, but somehow we have the connection, right? So that's what I'm
Yeah.
saying, community is very powerful. So why does other businesses out there fail in like 2 months or 3 months? Because they don't have the community support, people who are very eager to learn business, and then they get stuck, or they have questions, they have nobody to help them. And that alone, in the community we have that, and it's very strong, right? So community is very, very important. And I'm very grateful because my family now is my online business partners, right? I have in Australia, right? I have in UK, I have in USA. My family is all over the world, And I know if I go to USA, I could, call Coach Lizelle, let's hang out, Coach Sophia, let's hang out, right? So community is really powerful. Very, I would say it's the one of the most solid key feature of having an online business. Thank you. Oh my god, I talk so much. I
Okay.
love sharing.
Yeah, that's okay. All right. So yes, I really love it that you say that uh, community is very important, absolutely, because sometimes a business that when we are stuck, we need ask questions. We need to go a person that they can answer directly at with honest
Mm-hmm.
answer. We need people like that because nowadays we don't know who you can be trust. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? If you got the bad experience, I have a bad experience before, so I need to be careful. That's why I
Mm-hmm.
just
Yeah.
need to, yeah, I lost lots of money, so yeah. So I that's why I just like be aware who will be talk I to because of my past. I've been like traumatized. So that's why I always ask first who I am talking with. Still
Yeah.
I'm bringing it, but I'm trying to forget it. It's
I remember when I reach out to you, you double
yeah.
check if it's me, right? So
Oh
I
yeah.
really love that. Yeah.
Yeah, because okay, honestly, all right. Because you asked that kind of questions, I've been scammed already. So it's make me like traumatized how I've been through
Yeah.
like and like my personality. Like, oh my god, oh my god.
Yeah, yeah,
Seriously,
yeah, yes, yes,
yeah.
yes.
So I lost too. So that's why I was and but even though, all right, even though it's happened to me, I was being open minded because I know I have
Mm-hmm.
thing that I was being open minded is I
Yes.
said, if I will not give a chance for myself, I will be stuck. I will be work
Yes.
forever. Like I ask for myself, I don't want to be work forever in my whole life until retirement. It's been long way. And no one wants it. No one wants any person to work for your whole life. You want to get out. You want to get out of the
Yes.
comfort zone or personal growth or anything of that it having trapped on you. So yes, so yeah, all right. The last one is what before we gonna leave, so that audience will remember us. What can you give an advice so that they can move forward, especially if immigrants or if W or like us to move forward? Okay.
Mm-hmm. Yes. So for OF, first I would like to address the OFW first, because being an OFW, it's meaning it's you are not permanent where you are, right? So if you are an overseas Filipino workers, um, some people are contractual, like they are based on contracts, maybe 2 years, or 5 years, or 6 years. Yeah, if you can get a permanent residence where you are working, that's amazing, right? But um, when we address OFW, most of them are based on contracts, right? And here's what I'm going to advise to all of you, because when I was in Taiwan, I was OFW as well, right? And um, even if you're supporting your whole family, you have to make a plan. Let's say you are going to send this kind of money, save something for yourself and start this online business. I guarantee you guys, this business, even if while you are working, you have to grow the business. It's like your savings, you invest it in the business, you grow it, you learn it. And if your business is already growing, you can go back home, you can do your business back home, you were with your family, right? Because this business is, even if you started where you are, like let's say you are in Israel or you're in Australia or somewhere, you can start there, but still you can bring it home to Philippines or to whatever place you want to be, because it's a portable business. You can do this business wherever you are or wherever you want to go. And this will be your retirement, or what we call for good business. You know, if you're an OFW, they always say, "Oh, mag for good na ako sa Pilipinas." Right? So that is going to be your goal. This business will going to give you the for good investment that you could bring home back home. Okay. And then for immigrants, all right. So immigrants, I'm an immigrant here in Canada, and starting from scratch is very hard. Like you really need to start, from the very beginning and climb your life way up, right? So some people, they go back to school, or they get two jobs, three jobs, but none of those, um, I don't care if you do two jobs, okay? But the third thing that you must do is to start an online business. Start this business, because just that's what I did. I came from three jobs and I became a full-time mom because of the business. So start the business. You don't really need to know everything, because again, we have everything provided for you, the training, everything, how to run the business, how to communicate with people, how to post or leverage the social media, everything we provide for you. So, for if you're an immigrant, and of course, it's a paycheck to paycheck life, because you need to pay rent, everything. It's okay to get a second job for in the beginning, okay? Because that's you need to have money to invest in the business as well. You cannot have a business. You cannot say I want a business and you don't get an investment, right? So get that second job if you need it, just to fund your online business. Okay, start this business. You gotta start somewhere, right? And then grow, learn this business, learn new skills, do the online business. And then after that, if everything is great, you could start scaling and say, okay, I don't need this anymore. This second job, I'm quitting it because I have now this online business that's helping us. Then you can have more time with your kids. Having a second job or third job or fourth job, that's not how it is nowadays. Everyone is gearing towards online these days. So it's very smart to have a backup plan of an online business. So start from there. I can only talk based on my own experience, and that's what I did, right? I cannot talk about somebody else's life, right? I share this because this is my own experience. I started in this business. I had three jobs, and then after 6 months, I was able to quit another job, and then after that, I was able to quit another job, and finally, after 4 years, I finally quit my entire job, and I was able to put up another sources of income as well. So without leaving my family, right? So that's the advice I can tell to everybody. Start. You don't need to overthink if it's gonna work for me, if it's not gonna work for me. Don't. Those are the things that you need to take out from your mind. The very first thing that you should do is, okay, give me more information. I want to watch the webinar. That's how aggressive you should be in checking out this online business, because look at Sis Felisa, right? She wanted to have more for her life. She wanted to retire early, and then so she's really doing her best in growing her online business. And I guarantee you, you'll be very successful, because you're taking the ownership. That's me before when I started the business. I really did what I have to do. I talk to people, I interview people, even though I'm shy, I'm nervous. So you gotta really take bold steps. Tell me more about it. Those are the things that I really wanted to hear. Tell me more about your business. You should be the one. Tell your audience. You should be the one telling or asking Felisa about it. Okay, Felisa, give me more information. What do I need to do? Right? Those are the things that you need to do, because nowadays our world is in a very fast moving pace. Like, ang bilis talaga ng takbo ng mundo ngayon. And if you are not going to, uh, kung hindi ka mag-a-adapt, if you're not going to adapt with these changes, mapag-iiwanan ka eh, right?
Correct.
You're gonna be
Mm.
left behind. So,
Yeah.
that's it. That's the thing that you have to do. That's, I don't give a lot of, fancy advices. Just start, you know. Don't think of what's gonna happen tomorrow. Just think of what you have to do first. First step, second step, third step. You will be able to, um, get the answers from your questions, and you will be able to make a very informative decision out of that. So, thank you, sis.
Oh, so
Thank you.
thank you, sis. That's really amazing advice. I hope you guys been learn something this kind of live. All right, the last one is invite your website.
Oh, thank you very much. So, my website is www.jennifermedinabawi.net. That's my name. And I would like to invite everybody to watch the webinar. That's the very first step, you know. Um, in order for you to become successful, you need to learn how to be coachable. So watch the webinar, ask questions, and if watching one webinar is not enough, you can watch the second webinar, the third webinar, and along the way, you can write down your questions and always reach out to Felisa, or you can reach out to me, and then we will give you the answers that you are looking for. So, yeah, I mean, as simple as that. Watch the webinar, register your name and your email, reach out to us, friend us on Facebook, or follow us. You can see what we are doing, and yeah, that's it. Thank you very much, sis.
So thank you so much, sis. First of all, I would like to say thank you, sis Jean, for your time. That was really amazing. It's like live, and I learned from it. Okay, I hope you guys you learn and inspired by her story and the question. That was really really amazing because every person's like what I said. Every person's I am sure you learn something a bit. It could be not really all of it, but I am sure there is something. You could be like inspired a bit. Imagine you are in abroad, just always courage and inspirations all the time to yourself, or else you will be left behind. Okay, so thank you so much for watching us, and we will see you tomorrow again. Thank
Okay.
you,
Thank
everyone.